video. So today, as you can see, I'm in a new setting, and I just wanted to let you guys know that a change is here. Okay, this change was directly ordained by God, and basically God is doing something new. He is doing something new, and he wants us to adapt to it. He wants us to adapt to this change, okay? So this change could be, you losing friends. This change could be you letting go of, some friends that you thought that were supposed to be your lifetime friends. This change could be letting go of a job. This change could be, God taking something away from you. I don't know, but this change that is happening, it is ordained by God. And so what God wants us to do is adapt to it, okay? This is not to hurt us, but this is to basically, this is for the best of us. And so one thing that God has changed so far in my life is the church that I was going to, the pastor stepped down, okay? The pastor stepped down, and it wasn't because, there was like a cheating scandal, or it wasn't because there was like a money scandal and that's like that, but the person kind of felt like, God was calling him to do more and to step down as a pastor and then to do other things. So anyways, that was a change for me because I was like, Lord, like I was really, liking, the word coming through him. But like I said, that's something that I can't control, and to be honest, when it comes to pastors, we're not supposed to be idolizing the pastor, but really just going to church for the word and not for the pastor. So with that being said, that was a change for me because I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting, him to say that, he wasn't going to be preaching at church anymore. So that, that was different for me. And I was like, God, like, why did you do that? Like I just moved here to Texas and I was watching this pastor before I even came to Texas. So the fact that I get here and then now all of a sudden he's not pastoring anymore, I'm just like, so anyways, so that's one example of a change. Another change that God has been doing in my life is he's been allowing me to let go of some people in my life. And it's been hard because I've been, building or trying to build friendship with people, but God has been telling me, to let these people go. Like, these people can't go where I'm telling you, where I'm leading you to go. And so this is not, to boast or to brag, but everybody cannot go where God is calling you. And so with that being said, you have to, be willing to adapt to whatever God is doing in your life, because we so often, we want to, get comfortable, but God only allows us to be comfortable for so long. And then he says, okay, it's time for you to level up. And so it's hard for us to level up because we're so comfortable where we are right now. But God is saying, no, like, I need you to grow. I need you to mature. So with that being said, God really confirmed this word to me because I went out with a coworker last night, and when I got home, a dragonfly was flying around, and I guess I'm scared of dragonflies, but anyway, the dragonfly was flying around, and so it was like just flying around, my door. And so I was like, just kind of ducking and dodging, trying to wait until, it just flies off. But the dragonfly just basically it was flying around first. Then what happened was it flew to the bottom of my apartment door. And so basically what happened was I was looking at the dragonfly. I was like, out of all places, you gonna land right at my door, okay? At my door. You could have landed at any door, but you're gonna land at my door. And it was like waiting, like, are you gonna let me in? And so I thought about it. I was like, this may be symbolic of something. And so anyways, I prayed and I was like, Lord, please get this dragonfly off of my door. And so anyway, the dragonfly eventually left. But as soon as I got into my apartment, I looked up what dragonflies mean, and so it basically confirmed what God was already sharing with me. Dragonflies, uh, they are basically they start off living on the ground, right? They start off living either on the ground or in the water, but basically they don't start off flying. They live on the ground or in the water for the majority of their life, and basically what they're doing is they are getting ready or getting prepared to fly, okay? And so they go through these molting phases, okay? And they have to, you know, in order for them to have the perfect appearance, like they have to mature. And so every time they go through this molting phase, they are maturing. But while they're on the ground, they're immature. And so basically, when I was reading about the dragonflies, you know, God was just showing me like, you know, parents, like you have to adapt to change, okay? Because when it comes to the dragonfly, you know, like I said, they're immature as they're on the ground. But as soon as they start flying, they start flying freely, okay? They're flying freely in their freedom, but at this point, they have matured. And so what God was showing me through the dragonfly was that, Paris, you have matured. It's time to fly. It's time to get up off the ground. It's time to get up off the water, and it's time to fly. So with that being said, y'all, you guys have to adapt to change, okay? If God is calling you, you know, higher, if he's calling you to elevate, you have to get up off the ground. You have to get up off the off your comfort zone, okay? The ground, the water, it represents your comfort zone. And so God is calling us out of that. He's saying, okay, it's time for a change. It's a season for change, okay? And in this season of change, God is elevating us. He's promoting us, okay? He's placing us in different positions. He's placing us in newer positions to where we will have more responsibility, okay? Now, a lot of you guys, you don't want more responsibility. I agree with you. I don't even want more responsibility, but when it comes to, you know, surrendering your life to God, you know, especially if you're a Christian, that means that you have said yes to God. So that also means that you have said yes to his will, meaning that you are okay with doing whatever he wants you to do. You may not like it, but you are okay with doing whatever he wants you to do. So with that being said, adapt to this change that God is doing, okay? This change is ordained by God. God is doing a whole lot in my life. There's some stuff that I can't even mention, but I'll just say that God is doing a lot, and he's doing a lot in you guys' lives. And so just adapt to this change. This change may hurt you. It may, you know, shock you. You may be thinking like, God, like, you know, why are you doing this? Why is this sudden change? Like, why is this happening? But it's for your good, okay? Everything that God does is for your good. And so I just wanted to encourage you and let you know ahead of time that this change is here. The change is coming. And don't be shocked, okay? Know that everything is for your good and that God knows what he's doing, okay? You're going to elevate, and just let this be a reminder like that dragonfly. You know, that dragonfly, like I said, it flew to my door, and I knew it was symbolic of something, okay? And so, like I said, it confirmed the word that God wanted me to teach today about change, okay? Because dragonflies, they have to go through change. Again, when they're on the ground for all these years or whatever, they are immature. But once they, you know, start to fly, and once they go through the phase of, you know, molting or whatever, they become mature, and then they fly with freedom, okay? They basically live the best of their lives. And so the last thing I just wanted to say is, don't live life so seriously, okay? Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. When I tell you, when I got this apartment, I decorated it, but not as much. Okay, not as much because I don't know why. Well, I do know why now, but then I didn't know that it was out of fear. You know, like when God blessed me with the home, if you guys have already, you know, watched that video, but you guys know that God blessed me with the home back in Alabama. And so when he blessed me with that home, I lived in that home for a year. And so then God said, okay, I need you to sell it. And, you're moving to Texas. So basically, in a way, it was taken away from me. Like, he gave it to me, but then he was like, okay, now it's time for you to move. And so I guess when I got here, I just assumed that, eventually, I'll live here for so long, and then, God's going to say, hey, I'm going to, bring you somewhere else. But God was convicting me. He was like, no, like, enjoy your time here. Go ahead and decorate. Go ahead and live like there's no tomorrow. Now, he's not saying, go ahead and do, crazy things or do things that, that would lead to sin. But basically what he's saying is, Paris, enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Enjoy this apartment. Decorate it. If you want to decorate it, decorate it. If you got the money, do it. Put up some pictures, put up some lights, So that's what I did, y'all. Like, it really took me, like, I think I've been in this apartment, since, well, I'm not even going to say it. But anyways, I've been in here long enough to where I should have had, furniture, well, not furniture, but, decoration. And so with that being said, I finally put up some stuff. I finally got some pillows, this and that. And so, basically God was like, Paris, enjoy yourself, like, live your life to the fullest. And so even when I went out with my coworker, last night, I was trying to debate on, what I wanted to eat, because right now, we're on a break from work. So I was trying to debate. I was like, what should I eat? Like, should I eat something healthy? Well, it wasn't healthy, but I was like, should I eat this or eat that? And she was like, girl, we're on a break. She was like, go ahead and get what you really want. She was like, it's not like you're going to eat like this all the time. And she was so right. Like, why am I acting so serious? Like, why am I not enjoying myself? Okay, like she said, it's not that I'm going to eat like this every day. So with that being said, I might as well get what I really want. And what I really wanted was some cheese fries with ranch. And what else I got? I got a Philly cheesesteak. So, well, a chicken Philly cheesesteak. But with that being said, y'all, like, it felt good. It felt good because not only did we do self-care because we took ourselves out, but I got to eat what I really wanted to eat. And here I was trying to decide, should I try to have a healthier meal, or should I get exactly what I really want? So anyways, this is just encouragement to you guys to enjoy your life, adapt to change, adapt to what God is doing, and live your life to the fullest, okay? With that being said, I will talk to you guys in my next video, and let me know if you like my new setting, all right? Bye, y'all.